Hello and welcome to this practice session on multiplying decimals. We're going to use our packet for shopping at the Snack Shack. Let's look at question number 1. Clara buys 8 sodas, one for everyone in her family. How much does she pay? Well, let's look and see what the soda costs. And you can look on your Snack Shack sheet. I went ahead and put that soda right here on my work page. So sodas are $1.74 each. I'm going to go ahead and write that in here, $1.74. And Clara's going to buy 8 of them. $1.74 times 8. 8 times 4 is 32. Write the 2 and carry the tens number up above the next column over. And then I'll multiply with the 8 again. 8 times 7 is 56. 57, 58, 59. Write the ones number, carry the tens number over top of the next place. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 5 is 13. I would carry the 1, but there's nothing to put the 1 over, so it gets to go down in front. And now it's time for me to put my decimal point in place. I need to count over 2 places there to get to the decimal point. There is no decimal point in the 8, meaning that it's at the end, so I don't need to count over any. Count over 2 in my answer and put a dollar sign. It's going to cost $13.92 to buy those 8 sodas. Question number 2. The Jones family has 6 members. Half of the family buys a hot dog and half of the family buys a steak. How much does the family pay for their meal? Well, again, you can look at your Snack Shack price list. I went ahead and put it down here on my picture. Half of the family buys a hot dog. Half of the family, half of 6 is going to be 3. So a hot dog is $1.23 and 3 people are going to buy it. And then the other half buys a steak. So a steak is $8.92 and half of the family is going to buy that. Now, Clara's family must not be the same as the Jones family because there's 8 members in Clara's family and 6 in the Jones family. Let's go ahead and do this multiplication. Let's go back to $1.23 times 3. 3 times 3, 9. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 1, 3. Decimal point goes over 2 places, $3.69. And then $8.92 times 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 9 is 27. Write this 7. Carry the 2. 3 times 8 is 24, 25, 26. Now I can double check that I put my decimal points in the right place by using estimation. $1.23 is about $1, and 3 is already a whole number. So if I estimate this, it's going to be about $1 times 3, and $3.69 is right about right because it should be $3 and something. $8.92 is just shy of $9. So if I did 9 times 3, I would have 27. So this should be just a little bit less than 27 for my answer, and $26.75 is a little bit less than 27. Now, how much are they going to pay for their meal? We need to add $3.69 to $26.76 to find out what the total cost will be. I'm going to add that on. 6 plus 9. Make sure you shift your operation. Is 15. 7 plus 6 is 13 plus 1 is 14. Now I do put my decimal point in there now because I'm back to adding. When we add and subtract, we do line up those decimal points. 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. Carry my 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. So $30.45 is what the family will pay for their meal. Here's our next question. Buy yourself a meal. You must buy 3 items. Then triple the price to make sure you have enough food to feed your 2 friends who are with you. Well, I went ahead and picked out some items. I picked out a salad, and a salad costs $4.49. And then I'm going to have some watermelon. I'm going to abbreviate that watermelon. And watermelon costs $2.55. I'm adding this together, so I'm going to line up those decimal points. And then I'm going to have a lemonade. Lemonade is $1.74. We're going to add those together. 9 plus 5 is 14, plus 4 more is 18. Carry my 10. 1 plus 4 is 5, and 5 more is 10. And 7 more is 17. Carry the 10. Put my decimal point in the answer. 1 plus 4 is 5, 6, 7, 8. $8.78. Now, according to this, I need to triple my price. That means I'm going to multiply it by 3. We're all going to have the same meal. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 7 is 21, 22, 23. 8 times 3 is 24, 25, 26. $26.34 is what I'll need to have if all of my friends are going to eat with me. Let's look at question 4. For Luke's party, his parents buy 4 chips and dips, 2 salads, 8 shish kebabs, and 8 ice cream cones. How much did they spend? Let's break this apart and make sure we see what we need to do. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 items that we're going to buy, and there's different amounts of each of those. So I'm going to have 4 problems I need to multiply, and then I'm going to have to add all of those totals together. I've got my plan. Now let's get it going. Chips and dip. Chips and dip is $2.57. I need to multiply that by 4. Then I've got salads. Salads are $4.49. I need 2 of those, so I'll multiply that by 2. Shish kebabs are $3.76, and I need 8 shish kebabs. And ice cream cones, $2.55. I also need 8 ice cream cones. Now I'm ready to multiply. 4 times 7 is 28. Carry my 2. 4 times 5 is 20, 21, 22. Carry that. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. Count over 2 decimal points, $10.28. I'm going to kind of keep my running total here because I need to add those all together when we're done. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 2 times 4 is 8. Again, over 2 places. And let's put that amount down here. We're going to add that together. 8 times 6 is 48. Put my 8, carry my 4. 8 times 7 is 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Write the 0, carry the 10. 8 times 3 is 24, plus 6 more is 30. Count over 2 decimal points, and I'm going to add that $30.08 down here. Last one. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 5 is 40, plus 4 is 44. Carry the 10. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 4 is 20. and my decimal point. $20.40. We're going to add that together. 8 plus 8 plus 8, that's like 8 times 3, that's 24. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 9 is 13. 14, 15, 16, 17. Carrying my 10. 1 plus 8 is 9. Put my decimal point because I got them all lined up. I didn't have to carry anything because I only had 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $69.74. All right, nice practicing. Go ahead, try the bake sale and solve some of those problems in the bake sale problems. See you back in class.